I just want you to ride with me really quickly. Now, watch this video of what I was looking at. Okay, in this video, you can see that it's showing this man coming out of from in the back. I started it here because there's too much footage. What is that in his hand? Now, this is the video that they're now showing where they are zoomed all the way in on the camera screen. And that man, what I saw him do is not in the footage that they're showing now, where they have it all the way zoomed. See the gurney coming in? Now I'm going to show you the clip that I have questions about. Pay attention to him. Now here comes the footage where he comes out of the room and you'll actually see him. Look at his hands. Look how he's acting. Nub rolls. Right there. What is he putting in that garbage can? And there goes the gurney. Now I'm going to show you full clip again. Walks over. Nose rub. Drops it in the garbage can, whatever that was he had in his hand, and put something else in that same hand. Gurney goes by. Now watch the footage they showing now where they zoomed him all the way out of the camera. He's putting it in the garbage can right now. There go the gurney. Another thing that caught my attention is the other guard, the lady in blue, that kept running in and out of the room. Now you see the camera hand off to the sheriff. He's going in the back with the camera, which means to me he's going to take pictures. Now there's a photo going around saying that the mugshot of Sandra, she was actually dead in that photo, and they've edited that photo to cover it up. They're saying she was laying down when that photo was taken. And I do think and find it very odd, the alignment of her shoulders and the obvious editing around her eyes and the bridge of her nose, and being able to see clean up her nose in a straight on standing position. Right here you see him come back out with that camera and go to that desk to the left where everybody keeps running to. Now that, I assume, is the booking desk, because those cells up front, the reason she wasn't there, those are holding cells. Holding cells only have a bench in them. Those are holding cells. Now you see him come back from around that desk, and I didn't keep up with the time, but it was some minutes that he was back there. He stands off to the right with the camera, then he heads back down to take more pictures. And then of course you see all the activity. Okay, and still got some activity going on. Now he comes back out with the camera. He's going to take pictures of the entranceway. You're going to see the flash of the camera. And you're going to see her come back across the screen. Okay, now you remember she went into that room to the right. So there she comes across the screen. And is it just me, or is it wintertime in Waller County, or is it cold as hell in that jail? I do know that in that area it's usually real cold in the holding area or booking area of a jailhouse. So maybe she got that big coat on because of that reason. But pay attention when she walks back across the screen. And keep in mind, the guy that took the photos that came out went to that same desk and stayed there for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then went back taking more pictures. Okay, there she goes with a stack of papers. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because of the theory that she was dead when they took those photos. So I'm thinking that those stacks of papers are those booking papers, and those pictures that he was taking, when he went back to that desk, he loaded them over there so they could put those pictures on her booking sheets. It may be a long stretch. Then, you never know, because they have already been caught editing the footage of the traffic stop itself. Oops, what's that? Hold up. Let me clip that. Is that, and I was just guessing, y'all, because I'm recording this as I watch it and talk, and I'm catching the stuff as I go. Doesn't that look like two photos? She comes back out with that stack of papers, and that looks like Sandra's booking papers. Now, last night, I was looking at the booking papers, which is about 16 pages, and the signature stood out to me as well. And I'm going to include those at the end of this footage. So let's get back into the footage here. She walks around following the gurney. Everybody's coming out. She goes back wherever she went. I'm assuming the booking desk again. This is very sad what happened to this lady. It's very sad. There's also some more footage of the booking area, holding area, and the cell where she was, of a guy in a red prison suit. What is he doing in there, and why was he walking around in there? This is crazy. And I'm going to put these clips on here. Okay, this first signature is off of the page for receipt of inmate rules and regulations. This next signature okay, now this signature came off the page authorizing Waller County Jail to release the following information about her. And it's checked all that is listed, such as name, address, criminal record, employment history, social history, medical information, mental health info, incarceration, etc. And this signature came off of the female intake form, and you can see where they circle no, are you currently on any medication? And that's odd to me, because she did disclose that she had epilepsy and that she was taking medication for that, but they circled no. I find that very strange, because she said she was taking Keppra for the epilepsy, and it's also notated as in medications on the suicide assessment form. Now this signature comes off of the, of course, request for copies of her medical records. This signature came off of the inmate inventory check-in sheet, where they issued her the orange suit, the mattress, the sheet, the blanket, the towel, everything they issued her for check-in. And this signature is on the front face booking sheet, stating that she certifies that all information on this booking sheet is correct. of the items removed from her possession. And what they say they removed from her possession was a pair of multicolored sandals, her dress, a black bra, blue underwear, a circle band, a rope belt, and a hairpin, piercing, below belt, and her Texas driver's license, Texas ID, and Illinois driver's license. End of list. Now, they also noted on her suspect information sheet that she didn't have any money on her, cash or coins. And they also listed everything they took from her, as I stated. Another thing that I found interesting, if I can get back to it, is on the arrest report that states arrest time was 4:27 p.m. I'll talk about it a lot as far as like the data reports, the statistics and stuff like that. You can't really put your true trust in those things because of how they fill out forms and what they report to keep you from knowing exact numbers. On her arrest report for ethnicity, they put non-Hispanic. True manipulation of data being put into the system, because you got both sets of her license, her race is on it, and if you had asked her, I'm pretty sure she would have told you her ethnicity. Just my observation of a few things that I seen and noticed. Just remember what I said each one of those signatures were for. I will include the link for you to look at the pages for yourself. Y'all have a good day. Again, this was just my observation of things that I've seen over the last couple of days that I just was thinking about nonstop. It's just sad how this all played out and what is being said now as to how she died.